Hello, thank you so much for coming back to watch September's foundation review. I have a product that is being discontinued. You can still purchase it, but it is being discontinued, and I'm kind of curious why? Why is it being discontinued? I'm talking about the Too Faced Peach Perfect stuff. So I have foundation, concealer, and their powder. So if you'd like to see me apply it, get my thoughts, all that kind of stuff, then please keep on watching. Like it says, I do upload a daily video all about budget beauty, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I also have an OnlyFans page dedicated to this channel. You can watch tomorrow's video there today, live streams, chats, all sorts of stuff. The link is down below if you'd like to check it out. Okay, so I got an email notification saying, hey, 60% off of the Too Faced Peach Perfection line. I'm like, huh, okay. So I went and looked, and they were like crazy good deals. I think like the foundation was like $14.50, same with the powder, and then the concealer was $9. But let me go in and put a screenshot of how much these were, so that way you can just see. I mean, yeah, these are like drugstore prices for this high end. I would consider it high end. You know, I think like 40 bucks for a foundation is a lot of money, but let's just go ahead and get started. So these have like a cult following. So the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, it is 1.6 fluid ounces, so you do get more than half more than a regular standard foundation. Packaging is really, really cute. I did pick it up in this shade Seashell. So yeah, I've tried this a few times, but really nice squeezy bottle with a pump. I have tried this different ways, and I do prefer it with a brush. If I try to use one of my little poofs, it's too much. It's too thick and heavy. I think no matter what type of skin you have, you need to do a good prep. So I did wash my face. I also put on moisturizer and brows, but let me go ahead and show this to you. I'm gonna do like, the pumps are pretty small, maybe. Did about 3 pumps, and that's what you get. Go ahead. I tried my best to do a good shade match. It does have a light peach scent, nothing that's super bothersome. I'd say it has a good high-medium coverage. I personally would not build this just because it can look a little thick and cakey on the skin. Which, don't get me wrong, I think thick and cakey foundation has a time and a place. But everyday wear, for me, is not one of those. I think if you are being filmed, special event, whatever, then yeah, a little bit more high coverage, cakiness is okay. I'm gonna try to do like half a pump for my forehead. My forehead's usually pretty good, except for lines. Usually don't break out or have blackheads or whiteheads or anything like that. So this stuff does oxidize as well, so just be aware of that. Okay. Yeah, so I think it looks really nice on the skin. It is comfortable, so I do like the name Comfort Matte. I do think that does fit it very, very well. So it evened out skin tone. Breaking out right here, you can still see some blemishes, but it definitely helped to cover discoloration, old acne scars, stuff like that. Definitely just gave the skin a more perfected look. And it's not hyper matte like the NYX, that horribly matte foundation. I absolutely hated it, but this Comfort Matte from Too Faced is not super duper matte. I think unless you have extremely, extremely dry skin where it's like flaking and peeling, I do feel like anybody could use this because it is really pretty on the skin. Okay, so next we are going in with the Peach Perfect Instant Coverage Concealer. This is crease resistant for 12 hours, waterproof, long-wear, sweatproof. And I did pick it up in the shade Petal. And it is a pot concealer. I do like to use my finger because it is kind of a thick formula. Once again, it has just the slightest little So yeah, definitely use the finger to pick it up and do a little bit of a blend, because that will really help to get it kind of melted into the skin a little bit. I have tried it with a poof, a little Leo twin poof. I've also tried it with a concealer brush, and I definitely like getting it started with my fingers first. And then just put a little bit on my zip right down there. So after it's had time to warm up on the skin a little, I will go in with my foundation brush, and I will just gently tap it in. It does give pretty good coverage. I might have gotten a shade that was a little too light, but you know how hard it is to pick out a foundation and concealer shade online. I do think I did pretty good with the actual foundation. But can you believe it's September already? Oh my gosh, it's just, this year is just flying by. I feel like every month I'm like, oh, I can't believe it's already this month. And it's like, but seriously, I mean, it's just crazy. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. I do think it looks really, really nice on the skin, even though the foundation is a matte and then the concealer does have pretty good coverage. I don't think we look cakey or anything like that. You just have to control how much you're using and also the application. For me, like I said, the brush is the best. I have tried this with a wet sponge, which I never do, and it looked horrible with a sponge, so the brush is definitely the way I like to do it. Okay, and then lastly, the Too Faced Translucent Peach Whisper Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. People absolutely love this. I've heard the most about the loose powder, and I do have to say, it is a really nice powder. Packaging is absolutely adorable. It has a big giant peach on it, and you do get 35 grams or 1.23 ounces, which is actually quite a bit of loose powder. Most of them are like half an ounce or less, so I do like that you do get a lot of powder. It does have a really nice cover on it, so that way if you are traveling, you're going to be able to make sure it's not spilling out to the container. And then the little cutout is actually a little peach, so super cute, like branding and marketing and everything. I just get a little bit. This has the strongest scent, so, and I'm just going to be using a little all over face brush. I just load up the powder on the brush and gently just tap in. I'll just go over. Yeah, don't breathe in while you're doing this, because I just got a whiff of peach into my mouth. Doesn't taste bad, but okay. So it does help to kind of blur and smooth the skin. I know a lot of people are like buying bulk of this, so that way they're not out of it. It is a really, really nice powder. It's just very strongly scented. So if your skin gets irritated from scent, I would totally skip this. So they do have a primer and stuff like that, but I wasn't interested in that. I just wanted to try the basically the base coverage products. So that is the finished look. I feel set, but I'm not feeling super dry or anything, which is nice. Sorry, my lips are so chapped. Drinking lots of water and all that, but okay, but this is what we're looking like with all three products on. So yeah, I think it looks really, really pretty on the skin. They do have quite a few different shades, and I think it just gives a good high medium coverage, and then that powder is definitely blurring. So my thoughts on this is, I don't think it's worth the money if it's full price. I'm just gonna put it that way, because I have drugstore foundations and powders that do something very, very similar. The Essence powder, the one I just reviewed not long ago, that one is absolutely beautiful. It's like a filter on the skin, totally gives the same effect, maybe even a little bit better than the Peach Perfect powder. The concealer is okay in my book. I have higher coverage concealers that I like more, but if you have always wondered about the Too Faced Peach Perfect skin stuff, the foundation, powder, concealer, all that stuff, I think it's good. I'm not going to rush out and make sure I have backups of any of these. I think that it gives a pretty look to the skin. As long as you prep well and use the tools, then I think you're going to be golden. So I do like it. I think it is pretty on the skin, and it is very long lasting. It's still pretty warm here, but in August we were hitting triple digits like 5 or 6 days in a row. And this stuff does hold up pretty well to heat, humidity, sweat, everything like that. So I do like it. I would recommend it only when it's on sale. I purchased mine on Too Faced's website. And like I said, it is still being sold. It is still on sale. So I would definitely recommend checking there. If you've been curious about this, if you're like, nah, I'm good, then I would just totally skip it, because there is drugstore products that are just as good or even better. But I'm glad I do have it. And I will definitely use it up. I do really like the foundation. I like the powder. And like I said, the concealer is just alright in my book. So yeah, but anyway, there we go. There's no need for a wear test because this stuff will stay put all day long. It feels nice on the skin. It feels medium weight. It's not super heavy. It's not super lightweight. Once you add the concealer and the powder, I can definitely feel I have stuff on my skin, but I do like it a lot. I think it is really, really pretty. And even on more mature skin that does have a lot of texture, like mine, I think it does sit very, very nicely. So yeah, I do like it. But anyway, there we go. Not super long today, or this month's for the foundation review, but I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and share it. Let me know down below in the comments if you are a Too Faced Peach Perfect lover. Are you going to be stocking up before it gets discontinued all the way? I would love to know down below. And just so you know, I do have an eBay page where I sell discount makeup, beauty, skincare, hair care, all sorts of stuff. I also have a little Facebook group where we kind of get together and we share memes, new looks, hauls. It's just super positive. Everyone's welcome. Link is down below if you'd like to check any of those out. And of course, you're more than welcome to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all about your glam babe. Don't go anywhere quite yet. Another video should start autoplaying here very shortly. You can always click on one of the ones that'll be popping up around the screen. But yeah, I'll see you here in just a sec.